All right, hey, Tyler here with Black Diamond Softball and Fitness, and I got a brand new Reacts video for you. Today we're going to take a look at Baylor versus Oklahoma State, Game 2. Let's check it out. All right, here we go.
Nice plays. She's behind here, 1-2 to Kilfoyle. And that one is hit sharply to Becker over the glove, over the shoulder, and there will be a leadoff single for Mackenzie Wilson and the Baylor Bears. That one is hit back to Becker, a little slower than the first. Flip over to Wark in time for out number 1. The runner will advance. Wilson now is at second.
Baylor's got something going here in the first.
The 2-2 full pitch, swing and a miss.
Big strikeout right there. Got 2 down now.
Today, and she's behind, actually even at 1-1 here.
Kilfoyle's been great this year so far.
This is a situation where Oklahoma State wants
Oklahoma State in general just has been great this year.
Both teams had chances in extra innings, and
ouch,
that one hits her, so Hot will go to first. So runners on the corners now for the Baylor Bears. That one is going to be a soft floater to Kylie Naomi for out number 3.
Got out of the jam a little bit there. Baylor had something going, but Oklahoma State gets out of it.
Here in Stillwater, this is Big 12 now on.
Well over 100 pitches for Crandall too.
So the count will stay full. And on the 7th pitch, that's going to be most likely a hit for Rachel Becker as she helps her cause. That one was just rifled right back to,
away games and home games. So there's plenty of information out there.
And that one is hit deep towards the gift shop, but it drops and it stays in play. And that's
tough
going
play
to be
there.
a double.
Couldn't find the wall. Didn't get a great read on it, but
it's Naomi with runners at second and third. And that one's hit to the second baseman, and they throw the ball away, so she'll reach on an error. The Cowgirls will get 2 across on the throwing error, and the Cowgirls take an early 2-0 lead.
Weird play for sure.
And Rachel, you can see as soon as that ball is going to the right side, Becker's going. And the hard part is Pylon, she fields the ball cleanly, looks to home plate, doesn't have a play there, wants to throw to Govan, and it's just not a good throw. Scoring 2 for Oklahoma State.
They're certainly not holding her on, but then you see the second baseman coming in late. Pylon. Here's the full count. Pitch by Orm. Hit to the third baseman. That is Collazos who makes the throw over.
Keep her back there at second.
In time.
Collazos doing a good job of looking Naomi back to second base. She does not want her to have a big lead.
That one misses, ball 4. So a lot going on in this one for the Win batting .250, .240 with runners in scoring position, and the 1-2. That one is going to be hit to the second base. Becker avoids it. Naomi avoids it. And that'll be
nice
a fielder's
play.
choice for
tried to get the double play there, but it wasn't hit hard enough. So got 2 down. Runners on the corners here.
Getting deep into the count, even when behind 0-2. Able to hang in there like that one right there.
Tough play.
That one is going to get past the second baseman, and the ball is still going. And what are we going to have? We're going to have obstruction, and the runner is going to be out. So we'll come back. And
there's a lot going on in the bottom of the first.
What happened? Wolf 1 ratio on strikeouts per innings pitched.
Call obstruction on that.
Very effective for Oklahoma State this season. 1-2 off speed, gets her chasing out in front for another strikeout, her second of the ball game. Back, she's had a couple of strikeouts where she's really fooled them, which would tell you that she has got that same delivery. And there's a quick swing for Pylon, the second baseman, and out number 2 here in the top of 2 in the country. But they're 0-1 in Big 12 play, trying to win their opening series on the road. Pressure in this is certainly on Oklahoma State. And Kilfoyle showing no pressure right there. She gets another strikeout. That's her third of the ball
Kilfoyle
game.
is just nasty,
for this
man.
inning, and Orm's really going to have to work on.
She got some nasty stuff.
Kind of just tickling that strike zone and not giving Oklahoma State anything good to hit.
That's right there. She got the ground out she was looking for to the first baseman. Go
win. But I need to get out of here. I need to get some food. I need to get some sleep, rehydrate.
That one's hit right back to Orm. She throws it out of the glove up to herself, makes the catch, makes the throw in time. Knight landed face first. Laid there a really long time, and the Baylor Bears didn't waste much time in the.
They were recovered from a tough first inning.
3-2, good
that was a little bit more traditional.
4 strain as she hits that one over to Bloodworth, makes the throw, and there's out number 1 in the top of the third. Well, she had 35 games where she was on base safely as that one's hit to Talon Edwards, and she is out.
Those gaps, and they're going to be looking for those base runners to advance.
And that one is hit softly off the glove of Kilfoyle, and what a play by Becker. Comes charging on, makes the throw to first, and there's the third out.
For being out for the year.
That one is hit sharply to the shortstop, able to make the play. Tobin over to Govan, and there's the first out.
So with the pitching, it's how far can we go with the depth that we have?
Highly of all of his players.
That's
you can tell he loves this roster. And with Govan, again, anytime that you look at a coach and say, Coach, what do you need me to do? And I'm going to do it. That's the kind of player in today's world that you are just,
I think
you're certified in baseball.
At this point in the season, I think we're starting to see
up the middle, hot, does a great job.
The better teams
throwing it over to first to go
in conference play are starting to show.
Coach Moore speaks about his
where they're going to be. I mean, there's Oklahoma, of course. You've got streaky Alabama. You've got streaky UCLA. Oklahoma State. I think they're one of the top 2 or 3 teams. You got the ACC with Florida State's been a little streaky. Clemson has been there. Virginia Tech has righted the ship.
There was only 2 given
from
up
earlier this season.
2 runs of the 6.
So it's shaping up to be a great second half of the season, if you will, for the college softball.
It's 2-0 here. Kansas Tech they've had a few eyebrow-raising wins in the course of this season.
A lot of good storylines.
There's
I'll say that. A lot of good storylines.
Bloodworth slides to her left, makes the throw in time to Wart. 1 gone.
Great range by Bloodworth there. Cognitively, you are going to have those wins that you coach from.
That one is hit to the shortstop. Good pressure with the speed of Hot.
It's hard to get
not fast enough.
A lot of the barrel
down,
on a Kilfoyle pitch.
That's a first pitch ground out.
It's been dominant thus far.
Exactly. Natural shortstop, already athletic, can make those transitions much more easily.
And another strikeout.
She works the bottom of the zone very well. And then we'll go to the top of the zone and kind of surprise you with a pitch. So
here in this one.
Mix it up really well.
Settled in. That one is hit to Collazos, throw over to first to Govan, and another ground out for Orm. That one is hit sharply into the left, getting back his strain. Ooh, she snow-coned it. As we go into spring and summer, snow-cone season is upon us. That one just hung in there. Sour apple kind of.
It stayed up a little longer.
I can see that. Yeah,
I knew you could.
Oh yeah.
I knew you'd have no problem seeing the correlation there. There's the third out. Another strikeout. Scotland David grounds out to Collazos. Again, the difference between the pitching staffs, kind of the difference between these 2 programs right now.
Yeah, and we've talked about the depth of the pitchers for Baylor, and they just don't have a lot of depth. So it makes it tough in Game 3 to go back and say, okay, well, we're going to throw today. Time to get to first base.
Dotted the corner on the outside.
She doesn't need a minute, right? You pause, she's going to make you pay.
Pretty much the same pitch.
Sharply to Factor, who didn't even hardly have to move.
Can't really get too much of a barrel on it. I mean, thus far, there's maybe been 1 or 2 struck well.
That was an understatement,
That's being very
that ball was hit pretty hard. But
no, Becker can't hang on to that one, so the Cowgirls commit
a big 2-out error right here on a full count. Big 2-out error.
Baylor base runner and a chance to get something.
I don't know if she had too much of a play there going away from her.
Opportunity for
Wasn't
Baylor
hit
to
too
make
sharply.
some noise with 2 outs. That one is going to be hit. Becker will have another chance here. This time makes
Nice
the play.
play.
Bart catches it, and we're done.
Yeah, I think that was going to be an infield single regardless.
In Stillwater, Oklahoma, Cowgirl
He was trying to
Stadium.
make
This
that play
threw
clean.
as many pitches in the first, really, since then.
Yep.
So, terrific job by her and her teammates. There's another sharply hit ball by Bloodworth, but that's going to be another ground out for Oklahoma State.
Both pitchers are doing pretty well. Able to keep the
Fresno State
barrel off the ball, if you will.
Transfer. And there's ball 4.
And one of
Got
those
a one-out walk here in the bottom of the fifth. See if Oklahoma State can do
pitch.
something with it.
It was a strike.
Wheel, so we'll be looking for that ball to be put into play. It goes in the outfield, and here we see Becker's taking off.
And
Just underneath it.
Tobin stepped in
That was a
front
good
of the
throwdown,
plate,
too.
Trying to come to the ball.
She's
But
fast.
reaching over with that foot gives you much more of a chance to get to second
She's
base.
scoring one.
Second base allows her to come around and score on another double by Talon Edwards. That's her second.
That's why you want to move that runner, man. Speed kills right there. You move that runner, you get her to second base on the stolen base.
Good job by Kenny.
Now you get one in the gap.
Becker
Put
to
one up on the
second,
board.
And Edwards with that gap hit allows Becker to come around and score that ball down and in. Talon Edwards gets extension and barrel on that bat. You can see that she had to go down to get it, but it resulted with
Great
her
pitch.
finding that gap.
She was able to muscle that. That
Right
was
center
a
field.
good
Becker
piece of hitting on a
easily-
good
Yeah,
pitch.
Becker didn't score the first time, but that time she froze for a minute, but then was able to easily come all the way around and score. And I want to go back as that one is hit into the
Oh,
gap.
nice play to keep it on the
And gonna be
infield.
safe there as Kylie
Nice play to
Naomi's
keep
got
it
a
on the
single,
infield.
and the
Good hit.
Cowgirls starting to finally
That
figure
surely
some
scores
things
that other
out
run.
with their
Did that
So
slide by
right now,
Becker
you
at
got
second
runners on the
base.
corners with one
If
out.
she waited,
There's another one, and that's trying to get the double steal throw down, and didn't happen as Naomi swipes another one.
yeah, if Becker would have waited to slide her hand in there, it would have been her whole body length to give Tobin the.
Up and beat Baylor in extra innings. So there was quite the cowgirl / bear duel going on yesterday. That one's chopped over the third base head. Wark will knock in Talon Edwards with an RBI single.
Give up the run there. A good piece of hitting. But you want to cut that off to keep that runner at first base.
And
Keep the double play intact
the horn sounds.
to lessen the damage.
Wark using the ground to
Nice
just
job getting the
pound
barrel
it
to it.
over the head of
Drives it hard into the
Boyatos.
ground, bounces over the third
Kenny
baseman's
Gass
head.
holding up
Oklahoma State's able to
Naomi
score a
at
run.
third base.
Keep the
We
runners
know that
on the
she tries
corners.
to play games with catchers,
Good play.
so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
And they do try the squeeze. They get the play, but they get the run as well. So on the double steal, Craig is thrown out at second, but Kylie Naomi comes in for the 5th run for Oklahoma State.
Good play. You saw what they
Draw
were
that
going to
throw
do.
all the way.
You're going to
But
cut that
Naomi,
off.
like I
And
said, she's such a smart base runner. She already has a huge lead, and I think if
Very
the
nice.
catcher would have looked towards second or towards third base, she may have been able to get Naomi at third.
Even
Jammed
a
a little
fake
bit.
throw.
Exactly. You've
would
got
have
to, yeah.
frozen
All right, so
her
Oklahoma
in.
State's
Second best start ever.
added a couple runs
27-2,
here.
and they are 1-0.
It's
if they
5
do
now in the bottom of the
And
5th.
there's a third strike
Baylor's got
ball.
some work to do.
Strikes out, and the inning will come to an end, but not before the Cowgirls put the. There's a soft trickle to Wilson,
Great.
but the throw is off the mark. And
Just about to say, great play coming across your body like that. But throw just a little bit off the mark. I think in that situation, you do want the third baseman to make that cutoff because they're working towards that way. Shortstop's sort of settling and waiting on the ball to get there. If they charge it, it makes it an even worse throwing angle. So
And that one back to Kilfoyle. Turns, throws, and there's out number
nice
one.
technique by Kilfoyle,
Great
keeping that
awareness
runner
by
there at second.
Kilfoyle. That ball going straight back to her. She takes a look first at Wilson on center four. But yeah, in a game it's tough.
And a foul
Another
tip
good
into
pitch,
the
nice
glove.
strikeout
There's
for
a
Kilfoyle.
strikeout, and that's a tough one right there.
Got 2 down now here in the top of the 6th for Baylor.
Hot batting 394 with that situation. And she hits that one deep into center. Factor gets back there in time.
Those balls that are hit straight at you like that, it's tough to get a read on if they don't get up very high.
Bottom of the sixth
Those balls that are hit line drive dead at you, they are tough.
And score in the top of the seventh.
And that one hits to short. That's Tovin.
Nice
and
play.
Hunt is at first. It is able to
kept her momentum, changed that arm angle, made a big time throw over first. Good job.
Now, Mitch,
if you're swinging at that changeup, more likely than not, you're not going to be successful.
and that one is driven into the alley, but sliding over is Wilson for the play. Mentioned Wilson's ability. She is quick, terrific start for the Cowgirls, though, again, only the second time they've had this kind of start, and that one hits the Cowgirls, and that was a pinch hitter for the Cowgirls. Claire Tim takes one off of the hands, and she will go to first base. And that an off speed. Bloodworth going to be thrown out at first, and the Cowgirls will go down
all right
pretty quietly in the bottom of the sixth.
Baylor's got some work to do, down by 5 going into the top of the seventh. Let's see what they can do.
There's one hit to Bloodworth. This time takes a little off the throw, and Mark makes the play for the putout.
Very nice.
One gone already here in the top of 7. Baylor batting .048 before that out.
Oh, nice play. Good hustle.
And there's out number 2.
Bloodworth getting on her horse from third base, coming.
Baylor really has just struggled finding anything, and the Cowgirls will try to end it right here.
Nice job.
The flip does that very thing, and the Cowgirls are going to win it 5-0.
All right, so that's going to do it here for Black Diamond Softball and Fitness. Another great game from Oklahoma State. And Kilfoyle, she's a very dominant pitcher. She's one of the tops in the country for me. I know there's a lot of great pitchers out there, but for me, I'm going to give Kilfoyle the ball in a circle. She did great. Another shutout for her. Oklahoma State looks poised to make a run at it this year. Baylor, of course, you know they're going to be around. Very solid, very good team. If you guys like this type of stuff, man, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know the next game you want me to react to. And if you share this with a friend, make sure you tell them you love them.